The insurance industry is at a great place right now. The 2008 financial crisis is behind us. We've got some positive economic signs. The demographics are moving in a very interesting and compelling way, and we have a lot of opportunity for change in the marketplace right now.
The face of America is definitely changing. Being an optimist, I think it's a good thing. We've always been a great diverse culture here. But when we start looking at those different faces, what are their needs going to be in 10 to 15 years?
We see real economically disadvantaged groups of people that if there was more insurance, maybe it's around their cell phone, provides them the opportunity to get to their job on time or make sure their children are safe. It's creating that customer that's going to be with you as those folks grow in their economic lifestyles.
What are the distribution channels that the new generation wants? We've talked a lot about social media, we've talked about web-based, and those are things that we can all relate to today that just a few years ago would have seemed to be very new and very different to the culture and conservative historical nature of the insurance industry.
There's not an insurer in the world that doesn't have some sort of data project, program, initiative going on right now.
There's so much data out there, you have to have a means to manage it and identify the data that's most important to make business decisions.
So as a result, without a data scientist, an owner of the data across the enterprise, any given constituent is going to think, this is my data and here's what I need it for, as opposed to stepping back and really understanding what do we best use this data for, have we protected this data and this information across the enterprise, and really maximized our ability to leverage it across the organization.
Everybody's looking at growth. Everybody wants profitable growth. They want sustainable growth. It's hard to find.
The growth is going to be in pockets and areas that we've seen traditionally through acquisition as well as emerging markets.
But what we think is really key is strategic acquisition. Acquisitions that are focused on the core businesses that the companies are trying to build.
You see many of our clients today putting an all-out push for the smartest and brightest talent to join the organization, particularly in functions that previously might not have been the top of mind ones, like information technology.
The workforce is getting older, the systems are getting older. How do we replace the aging workforce with a middle tier workforce that's charged about insurance? And there's not a lot of glitz. It's really not a Google, it's not an Amazon play. If I'm coming out of college with my MBA, I'm not thinking I want to go to Sleepy Hartford and work for an insurer. I'm thinking I want to go to the West Coast and wear sandals and play ping pong at lunch.
And as insurers see greater and greater ROI from capital that's deployed to technology and to the people in the technology organization, the realization is that that talent is worth more than ever in terms of unlocking ROI for the organization.
What does all of this mean? At the end of the day, the valued insurer of the future is one that is agile enough to respond to the changing needs of the industry, is customer-centric, and has a digital and technology strategy that can truly respond to the changing needs of the industry.